Back cooking with Chef Peasy and Bonz in the bucket. Where you at? What he cooking? Where you at? How you looking? Bonz is how I'm looking. Okay, today, well this afternoon, we're gonna freestyle this particular entree. Family, I was looking in my refrigerator and I had a few things left over. And one of the leftover items was, I had salmon on the menu, so I took it out of the freezer, fresh salmon. You know, it was left over, bits and pieces that I had left over from making a certain salmon entree. So, with that being said, we're gonna freestyle this, and these are items that's left over that I gotta get rid of. Freezer items, also items that I had in the refrigerator for about a day, okay? So, I had some leftover salmon in the freezer. So what we're gonna do with this salmon, I diced it up real good. We're gonna put it right in the bowl, okay? And if you're gonna make salmon croquettes, family, don't do the canned salmon. If you're cooking salmon at home and you have bits and pieces left over, freeze it. That way you can make this dish here. And this is a freestyle. Like I said, I had leftover salmon and I had some leftover squash in the refrigerator, fresh squash. I had one of them left over. I had some leftover spinach and onions, okay? All fresh. I'm gonna add that to the salmon, like so. And I had a little pico de gallo left over. I had Mexican days a couple days ago. I had a little pico de gallo left over, so we're gonna put that on over in there. And I save all my breadcrumbs, my bread. When I'm using bread to make French toast, I save it because it makes for the best breadcrumbs. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze that right on over into that mixture of leftover items. Okay. Keep in mind, all leftovers, and the chef is creating another meal. What else can I add to this? Oh, I had some leftover rice, yellow rice the other day. Let's put a little bit of that in, a handful of that. Okay. So everything is left over here, family. Now, what I gotta add to this dish is an egg. Only thing that wasn't left over. It was left over, but it was already in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna add an egg to this. No, I think I'm gonna add 2 eggs. Let's add another egg to that, okay? I think I'm gonna add just a tad more breadcrumbs. You know, if you got your bread, just leave your bread laying around. Don't, you know, if it's old. When I say old, a couple days, you know, and it makes for really great breadcrumbs. And what the chef is doing is freestyling. This is all leftovers from the refrigerator. So, I had the rice, yellow rice left over. I had some spinach left over. I had some salmon in the freezer left over. I chopped that up. I had some squash left over. Okay? And what else did I have? Oh, I had spinach left over. And what else I got in there? Onions I had left over. So now, we're getting ready to incorporate. Right about now, we're getting ready to incorporate this concoction that's been left over. Okay? So, we're gonna mash all this together like so. And we're gonna see what we come up with. You got your salmon in here, you got the leftover pico de gallo, you got your rice, you got your spinach, you got your squash. I want to add just a tad more breadcrumbs. Nothing to do with breadcrumbs, but to use them, right? Okay. So we're gonna use this old French bread here that's been sitting around for a day. And I keep it sitting around for a reason, because I bread things with it, okay? So, we're gonna smash this all up. And see your bread, keep your old bread. It makes for great breadcrumbs. It makes for great everything. Okay, we're gonna get this here all mixed up here, nice and cozy. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of my one-step seasoning right on over in there in this mixture. Leftover breadcrumbs. Keep in mind, family, everything here is leftover. Everything is totally leftover. You know? People don't know what to do with leftover. The chef does. Because that's what makes the world go round. Okay, we're freestyling this right now. Okay, and what I mean by freestyling, everything here is leftover from my refrigerator, a day old, okay? With the exception of the few salmon pieces that I had. They were in the freezer. I thawed them out. This mixture has leftover yellow rice. I had some squash in the produce area of the refrigerator, so I diced that up in there. I diced some onions I had left over. I had some pico de gallo I had left over. I put that in there. I had some spinach I had left over. I put that in there. And we're going to commence to making this freestyle. Must go. That's what the chef called it. Everything that's in the refrigerator within a 24 to 48 hour window must go. So let's turn it into another meal. And that's what I'm about to do. And you got to support your black businesses. Black business, it makes the world go round. Oh, why? Because it's time for us to get paid. Don't you know that that's what makes the world go round? Deals and dials, the carousel. Black businesses be like changing things both times around. We're right here in your face. Black business makes the world go round. All right, back to this must go. We freestyling this afternoon. And a few items that I had in the refrigerator must go. Okay. Let me take off that. Let me go over to my little frying pan and add some oil. Okay, we're gonna give my oil a second to get a little temp on it. And I'm gonna add one more ingredient to this must go stuff. Leftover again, family. I have some rice flour that I'm gonna add to this mixture. Leftover rice flour. Okay, we're gonna add that to this. And we're gonna start to make some patties and get this right on in the frying pan. And I call it must go, family, because it's been in the refrigerator for over 24 hours. So whatever we don't eat within 24 hours or 48 hours, it must go. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it into another meal. Okay, we got salmon in here, we got rice, we got zucchini, yellow zucchini, we got pico de gallo, we got onions, we got spinach, and we're about to make these patties. Okay, Okay. Patty is being made. Bam. Let's go over to the frying pan. Okay, we got one patty down. And I call this a must-go salmon patty. Everything in the refrigerator had to go. If you're gonna do salmon croquettes, use fresh salmon. Don't use the canned salmon, family. Go buy a piece of fresh salmon. In my case, I had some salmon left over from when I made salmon steaks last week. Pulled it out, left over, another meal. Remember, family, you don't have to wait until February or whatever they want to call Black History Month, whatever. Black America create history every day, every second. And where you at? How you cooking? Where you at? How you looking? Okay, we're gonna check on them croquettes in a second. While that's while my croquettes doing anything, I'm gonna serve this with my famous chipotle sauce, homemade creamy chipotle sauce by Chef Peter and Bonz. My chipotle sauce, family, coming to a grocer near you real soon. Okay. Let's check on these croquettes. These must-go croquettes. Okay, as you can see, everything had to go, okay? So we let them babies get nice and golden brown. And we're gonna turn this one over right quick. I'm gonna get my spatula. Okay, we got salmon in here. Like I said, everything was left over. Salmon, rice. I'm gonna turn this one over. Rice was in here. We got leftover rice, salmon, pico de gallo, and a bunch of other goodies that I had left over. But the moral of the story is that you get to make another meal. I'm old school. I was born in the 50s, so I come from a large family. So we, my parents really made, when it came to leftovers and stretching food, they were kind of great at that. You know what I'm saying? God rest their soul. Rest in peace. Okay. Must go, family. This is a must-go item. And everything here had to go. Everything here had to go out of my refrigerator. Okay, we're gonna adjust the temperature just a wee bit, because I want this product to be just a little bit darker. Okay, now, while that's doing that, we are going to go back over here to my table. Freestyling what's left over in your refrigerator. Okay? We put my phone back up on my stand here. And we're going to prepare to get this dish rolling. Okay. Plate is here. Now it's time to work on the presentation of these leftovers. Because if you don't know what to do with the leftovers, inbox me. Okay? Okay, for those who just joined in, we're freestyling the leftovers by Chef Peter and Bonz in the buckets. I had some rice left over, some yellow rice. I had some squash left over. I had some spinach and onions left over. And I had some salmon left over. What else did I have left over? That's about it. And of course, I had some bread left over. Fresh bread. So if you buy bread and you're done using it, let it sit out for about a day. Crumble it up, make breadcrumbs, start bread and stuff, okay? All right. And this is what I call a must go. And if you're not familiar with must go, that means look in your refrigerator. Items that you have in there within a 24-hour to a 48-hour window, create another meal. It must go. Croquettes will be coming out shortly. I can't stress enough, family, support your black businesses. We need all the support that we can get, and you don't have to wait till February to do that. Late at night, when all the world is asleep within their dreams, I'm in the kitchen late at night. A cooking feeling takes control over me, and I can't fight it. So I go into the kitchen late at night, all alone. I stir the pots until I find someone who is cooking like me. Recipe. Looking for that perfect recipe. You're there. Cooking with Sheppy. Look at that. Let's go back to these croquettes. Okay, family, the croquettes have developed the color that I want. Now, it's time to take them out and let you see what you can freestyle out of your refrigerator with the leftovers. All right, must go croquettes, salmon croquettes. Okay, family. The must-go salmon croquettes are out. Now, like I said earlier, my chipotle. Let's see, can we get this presentation information? Okay. You guys already know. You're rolling with the coolest chef in all the land. Bonz in the bucket, featuring shall be, that will be me. Woo. And the B is for Bonz, a St. Louis style way of barbecuing. But I just don't barbecue, I cook. Okay, so now what we're gonna do right about now, we're gonna let you take a look at that must-go salmon croquette. Okay, and we're gonna put it right there. And we're gonna put the other one right here, side by side. And I'm gonna hit them with a little of my chipotle. We're gonna hit these bad babies with a little of my creamy chipotle. Coming soon to a grocery near you. And you could put this on anything. I wish I would have came up with the slogan with the hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. Well, it's the same way with my chipotle, okay? We're gonna close up on that. Okay, family, as you can see, a must-go. Not bad for items that's in your refrigerator that must go, okay? You got the salmon in there. I had to get rid of it. I had the rice, I had to get rid of it. I had the squash, I had to get rid of it. I had the spinach, I had to get rid of it. I had the onions, I had to get rid of it. I had to get rid of that. And I had the pico de gallo in there that I had to get rid of. All right, family, I must go salmon. Croquette. Until next time, hands on, hands in. Where you at? What he cooking? Where you at? How he looking? Bonz, a St. Louis style way of barbecuing. Feature Chef Peasy, that would be busy. Woo. God bless everyone. Lasagna, thanks for joining in. Queen, thanks for joining in. ST, thanks for joining in. STOC, thanks for joining in. The Chef love all you guys. Follow me. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. And now on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube. The coolest chef in all the land. Looking for them sponsors because I want my own cooking show and I want my own network. Until next time, God bless.